It's been a wild year for movies, but the real question is which one of these movies is the absolute banger? We're going to be talking about that tonight and a little bit more on 20,000 Films Under the Sea. So buckle your seatbelts and let's get going. What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of 20,000 Films Under the Sea. I'm your director tonight, Ernell Pearson, alongside my bestest boy. It is DJ
Baby.
Simfix.
How you doing,
Hey,
brother?
Boggy Dog, what is poppin'? How is your Friday, good sir?
It's doing good, man. Went to the gym, did leg day, came home, ate some food, took a nap, woke up. Now we're here, man. We're
Yeah,
just chilling.
that's a day, brother, man. That's a day. I'm glad to hear that you're getting back in the gym again.
hmm Yeah, man. It's been fun. It's been fun. Seeing some progress, man. Now back to benching 135.
Since say you made a
Like
PR, I
repping
like
it.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good, man. That's awesome. Especially being out for a while. It's good to come back and
hmm
immediately see that muscle memory come back again. So that's good,
Yeah.
dog. I'm happy for you. Good man. And
Yeah. Thank you, man.
your nap afterwards is a key sign that you got a good workout in, if you will.
Yeah, but well, I didn't sleep the night before, so I was also tired. But
Oh my god. Well,
well,
you
that's why I went to
know
the gym.
that's that's dedication. You didn't sleep and you still went to the gym, dude. Holy shit, man.
I mean, that's what I do when I don't go to sleep, bro. Like I'm like, might as well.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not gonna, you're not gonna accumulate sleep, you might as well accumulate some gains, right?
Mhm.
Oh god, I meant to mute while I was coughing, but I muted right after.
Oh,
My bad, my bad, everybody. Well, I'm hopefully hoping that we can get into some more actual games here because this is 20,000 Films Under the Sea. Your choice for all the nerdy pop media news, reviews, and discussions that you want each and every week. If you want to keep the lights on and cameras rolling, you can head on over to patreon.com/Good Kraken shows. Excuse me, Good Kraken pods, not shows. We don't do that anymore. Where you can submit
we
questions
don't do
and
shows no
topics to the
more.
show. Oh wait, oh yeah, to the pods. Get exclusive
Yeah.
content and have early access episodes before they go live on podcasts and video services wherever you like to watch or listen. But if you've emptied your pockets for the latest and greatest in entertainment, that is cool with us. You can join the GK community on our Discord channel by clicking the link down in our description section below, hitting follow and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, and then subscribing to our podcast channel by searching for 20,000 Films Under the Sea and leaving a review there.
Review.
Review. DJ.
What's up, man?
We have some director's commentary. Guys, Songs from the Abyss is returning this Monday with a brand new episode. That's right, Monday, July 21st.
Oh yeah.
Had a couple weeks that things kind of slipped through the cracks. I had a day that I actually slept straight through my alarms, and then Sam actually had a paintball, a big paintball game that he did the following
Huge
weekend.
paintball.
So we were not able to get together for a couple of weeks for D&D, but we are now back on track. So we will be doing a new episode, recording it tomorrow for you early access folks. You will get that tomorrow afternoon, as of Friday the 18th, which is when we're recording right now. And then we were actually going to be taking another week off after that. I have a family member's bachelor party I'm going to the next weekend. So I will not be here, but then we should be back on track the week after because that will be the week that everybody's vacations will be done and we shall be good and golden going forward. So, with that said, our review of the Fantastic Four First Steps is also going to be released here pretty soon, Saturday, July 26th. That's why we're going to be seeing it and
Yep.
then doing our review the following day for you guys to have that conversation with us. So you guys will be able to go ahead and do that. We'll likely be doing a spoiler cast for an exclusive content for our Patreon and Discord boosters to have
Mhm.
access to. And speaking of which, Discord boosters and Patreon subscribers, as a reminder to you guys, you get all sorts of goodies. Discord boosters get all the same uh, prizes and wonderful gifts that our Patreon subscribers get. So if you are not a
Oh
Patreon
yeah.
user, but you are a Discord user, you can boost Good Kraken's Discord and get access to all of our exclusive content, all the wonderful goodies that the Patreon folks get in terms of episodes and stuff. So, and then GK vacations are almost done. Like I mentioned earlier, we will be finished here in the next couple weeks. This week was Xander's vacation week. Next week is Devin's, and we are officially finished. And all the weird,
Mhm.
crazy mumbo jumbo with episodes and stuff will be a little bit more of a clean slate for now until one of us has life hit us again later on. But you know that's fine. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out when
We'll figure it out.
cross that bridge when we get there.
Mhm.
DJ, tell the people at home what we're doing next.
Well, we are going into
Mm.
the monologue.
The monologue. That's right, baby.
The
That's right.
monologue.
The monologue is where we talk a little bit about some hit movies and shows that are going to be coming between today's recording date, Friday, July 18th, leading into next week, Friday, July 25th. So, firstly, today coming out, I Know What You Did Last Summer hit theaters. That is a reboot of a old classic from us older folks of my age, and it does not look very good. So that's fine. That's okay. I might still see it just for nostalgia purposes. But Smurfs comes out in theaters today as well. That is the new animated Smurfs movie.
Mm.
I don't think there's really much else that needs to be mentioned about that. And then Eddington hits theaters today as well. That is Pablo Pascal with, I think, Joaquin Phoenix, I believe, is also in that movie. But it's about a mayor and like a sheriff or something like that in a small town in New Mexico during COVID pandemic, having some crazy political battle. Interesting stuff. Pedro Pascal, he's in everything now. And then
Yeah.
tomorrow, Saturday, July 19th, we have season 2 of Kaiju number 8 drops on Crunchyroll. That is a very good show. If you have not watched it, you absolutely should. And
Mhm.
then nothing really big comes out between then and next Thursday, where next Thursday, July 24th, The Sandman season 2, part 2, the final season, drops on Netflix. So if you guys have been keeping up with that, that will be your chance to go check that bad boy out. Got him a little
Hell
gassy.
yeah.
And then next Friday, The Fantastic Four First Steps drops out in theaters, alongside Happy Gilmore 2 dropping in theaters and Netflix. If you're looking for that bad boy reboot, that's going to be a good one.
Mhm.
And then The Phoenician Scheme, Joaquin Phoenix's latest, not Joaquin Phoenix, Benicio del Toro, I think it is.
Mm.
He that is a new movie that he is in that's dropping on Peacock for you guys to watch for free over there. And then lastly but not leastly, The Death of a Unicorn film is out on Max next Friday as a movie that we saw and reviewed and enjoyed. We enjoyed that. That was a good movie.
Hell yeah.
And you guys can experience that over on Max. And with that said,
Max.
DJ, our last ordeal, our main ordeal that we're getting into here today is the final cut.
The
Ding, 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 ding,
final
ding.
cut.
The final cut.
Oh yeah.
DJ, for our headlining segment, the final cut tonight, we are talking our favorite movies, the best movies of 2025 so far. So we are just after the halfway point of the year. And typically every year we kind of get into this quick conversation of what movies and or games have impressed us so far, so we can start preparing for what some of these best movies of the year conversations are going to be here in another 6 months. And we are here to give that to all of you guys. You guys are more than welcome in the comments to be a part of this discussion with us. Tell us some of your favorite movies that have come out this year. Let us know if we're fucking crazy for our picks. Let us know if you agree with some of our picks. And the way we're going to be doing this, DJ, we're going to be going back and forth, starting with our third most favorite movie, leading up back and forth to our most favorite movie of the year. And yeah, it's going to be a doozy. It's going to be a doozy. DJ, let us start with you. My guy, what was your third place favorite movie of 2025 so far?
Dude, when I had to make this list, man, it's I narrowed it down. It was pretty tough.
Mm.
But I think I have to give number 3 to Superman.
Oh, okay. Good choice, my friend. So why Superman? Why is that making it to number 3 for you?
Dude, man, if you guys didn't watch our review, go watch our review.
Yeah,
Spoiler
definitely.
free, I might add. And it DC is definitely back, man. We are away from the shackles that is Zack Snyder, and just bad direction from Warner Brothers in general. They're just letting James Gunn do whatever the hell he wants. And he's proven time and time again, even before this movie, that he has the chops to do it. We saw with Creature Commandos. We've seen it over there at Marvel. And now that he's proven it here with this big Superman film, one of DC's biggest properties, you can say like it's not because he was part of Marvel. You know what I mean? It's not just
Right.
because Marvel gave him the stimulus check and got him what he needed. No, like that guy is doing work.
Yeah.
And so now he's doing great work for DC. So I'm happy to, you know, be a part of this like ushering this new age for DC live action. And because we were there when the tail end of the last kind of era. We watched The Flash. We watched Blue Beetle, right?
Right,
We
right,
did
right.
reviews on those. And Blue Beetle was great. Flash, I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we gonna talk about that a little bit.
So, I'm glad to see them come back here, especially James Gunn, everyone. Dave Cornsweet, kind of the new darling, you know what I'm saying? Really cool dude. Everyone in that movie acted their asses off, man. It's a good movie. It's a really, really good movie.
It is, man. Yeah, I know that we didn't get a chance to talk about it a whole lot because I was not on the episode, but it was fun. It was really, really cool to feel like we're actually fucking back. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
It's a
that.
real superhero movie, dude. It's a real
Yeah,
superhero. It's a
yeah,
real comic to live action superhero movie.
and it
Like
and
it's genuinely like watching a comic.
it felt right, like beginning to end, dude. And I mean, it was nice to finally get a win for DC that wasn't just Peacemaker. You know what I mean? And so like
Yeah.
it was cool to
And
finally
James
have
Gunn
that.
was behind that too.
Exactly.
James Gunn was behind
Exactly.
that and in the Suicide Squad. So, he's proven it time and time again. Like he's ready for this and he's ready to embrace the DC universe. So, only we can only really we can go down, but there's only the real direction is we go up from here.
That's
Seems
right.
like we go up from here.
That's right, man. It
So,
feels good, dude. I'm excited to see what else James Gunn pulls off on that bad boy. So we got
this gun doesn't
Batman.
jam. The
Batman
gun
coming up the
doesn't
corner,
jam.
and it's gonna be good.
Dude.
Be good, man.
Dude.
DJ,
Hell yeah.
but speaking of which, kind of coming into my number 3 pick for this year, I also picked a superhero movie, but instead of Superman for number 3, I picked Thunderbolts. Um,
Thunderbolts. Okay.
yeah, and I think that Thunderbolts Thunderbolts sits with me in a lot of different ways because I feel like this movie hit me in all the places I really needed it to hit me for me to
Hmm.
start feeling like Marvel still had their foot on the gas pedal. And
Yeah.
it felt nice to go into this movie being very, very hyped and very stoked, like the way that we were, and to walk out of it feeling like it was everything we wanted it to be. And movies don't do that very often anymore. And
Mhm.
specifically Marvel, we've gone into a lot of Marvel movies the past couple of years, and walked out feeling very, yeah. I mean, like it was good because it's Marvel, but like it's not jaw dropping the way that we want it to be. And this movie actually legitimately was jaw dropping. From the cast to the characters to the story, they fucking nailed Thunderbolts, man. And I, yeah, I got to give it my props, dude.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, Thunderbolts was a surprise for me, man. When I went to watch it, I was ready to really shit on it, but it was in fact really really good, and glad that we're slowly coming back from the Marvel fatigue
God
with this
damn.
film.
God damn. I know, dude. I've been feeling I've had so many different emotions about Marvel lately where like I really like some of the newer shows that they've come out with. I really like some of the
Mhm.
movies that they've come out with, but it's felt so inconsistent and just like the stars and sizzle that Marvel used to have just doesn't it hasn't hit the same way that I've wanted it to
Yeah.
since Endgame. And so now I'm like starting to feel like they've kind of figured out the snap, crackle, and pop a little bit.
Mhm.
And yeah, this is a point in the right direction. So, DJ, hit us with your number two, doggy dog.
Yeah, my number 2 is F1. F1 is
Oh,
incredible,
shit.
dude.
Okay. All right, brother, man. Talk us about
Incredible.
it. What's up with that fun, man?
Dude, F1 is everything you could really ask for in kind of almost everything you could really ask for in like this in a Formula One racing movie. From what I hear, I'm not a big F1 guy. I know a lot of my friends are. There's some like inaccuracies, but of course, you play it up for the movie, right? Moneyball isn't 100% accurate, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but but F1 is really really sick movie. It's just a really fun movie. Uh, you got this eccentric character dynamic with Brad Pitt as this, typical like trope of retired racer coming back for his last hoorah, and he has to train the new young cocky upstart, rookie. But the dynamic him with Damson Idris, they plays really well. Um, Javier Bardem uh really really sells being the team owner like really well.
Okay. Okay.
This rich team owner, he used to be a former racer, now he owns a team. um it's just a fun movie, man. I mean, if you ignore all like the technical stuff, they do some technical stuff right when it involves like the cars and or the track beasts that are the Formula One machines. Um, as outside like the all the racing technicality stuff, it's a really fun movie, and it's also emotional too. There's some emotional parts. It's great one-liners in here, and when it gets to the racing part, oh my god, dude, it feels like you're in that seat
Yeah.
with
Okay.
them
All right,
driving
dude.
through it. I think it's way better. I think it's better than Gran Turismo for you. Like I think you like this way more than Gran
Okay.
Turismo.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. Yeah, because I didn't get a chance to see this movie. I know that that week I believe we had a holiday. I think it was 4th of July, and you
Mhm.
went and decided to go see it yourself. And I remember when you messaged us, you were like, "Boys, F1's really good." I was like, "Fuck, dude, did I miss the
Yeah.
opportunity, man?" So like I'm
I wish
excited
I
to
wish we could
hear.
have reviewed it, dude. I'm like I'm sad we couldn't. Like I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go see it anyway.
Yeah, man, no,
Um.
because I mean, like there's something about racing movies that just like
Mhm.
hits the spot. You know what I'm saying? And I think that like when I see this feels like, and correct me if I'm wrong here, it feels like the elevated Gran Turismo movie, right? Like what Gran Turismo
Yes,
was
it
trying to
really
be.
is. It,
Okay.
dude, genuinely, it really is. And it's like even the not racing portions, it feels real. Like the dialogue in this feels like just like what I would think, like it's played up for the movie, but it's also like I could see like a racer personality say stuff like this, and talk about things like this or navigate these certain situations. So everything is just really really cool. Like I genuinely so surprised. Like I thought it was just gonna be decent, okay, just F1 movie,
Yeah,
cool,
yeah, yeah.
but I came out like really really impressed.
Fuck yeah, man. Okay, well then I'm gonna watch it.
Soundtrack's really good too, dude. Soundtrack's really good.
Oh, we love it. We love a racing movie with a good soundtrack, man. That's really good. Yeah, man. I'll watch it. I'll watch it this weekend. I'm excited for that. That
Yeah, you
makes me
should.
happy.
You
Being
should.
being in your top
It's really good.
three, that's a big deal for me. So
That's why it was tough, dude. That's why I put Superman at 3, man. Like I think
yeah.
it's above for me this year, above Superman.
Ooh, I can't wait then. I can't wait, dude. Yeah, man. Well, so going into my number two here, my number two this year so far is going to go to Bring Her Back.
Mm,
So as you know, I am a pretty avid horror movie fan, and I love me some good old spoopies, and I love some
yeah.
gross shit. I love all of it. I love everything that horror movies have to offer. And when I saw this movie got announced from the same makers of Speak to Me, the brothers from
Mm,
the YouTube channel Raka Raka, uh, and saw that these guys were making this, and this, I was like, whoa, when I saw the first trailer for it, because I was like, this looks so different from what Speak to Me was. Where for the folks at home that don't know this, Speak to Me was about a girl and her group of friends finding this like haunted, cursed arm, mannequin arm that if you tinker around with it, and say the word "speak to me" to it, you will be able to see into the
yeah.
afterlife. You can see dead people, and it was a good movie. I really really enjoyed it. I know that it was a little controversial for some people because some people felt it to be a little tame in terms of horror movies. I felt it was a very good start for these guys. But what I can confirm is that "Speak to Me"
Mhm.
walked so that this movie could run. And I think
Ah,
that the Raka Raka guys needed to get something out there to say, hey, we're making movies now. This is what we're going to be tinkering around with. Here's our introduction, right? And it was a great start.
mm,
And Bring Her Back was them saying, hey, we know what you're looking for based on your reaction to Speak to Me. Here it is. And this movie made my fucking skin crawl, DJ. Holy
real.
shit, was this movie creepy as fuck. Don't see this. I know you don't like horror movies. Don't watch this, DJ.
Dude,
There's some horror movies I
that's
can
already. You
say,
already told me if it made your skin crawl, then yeah, no,
oh,
yeah,
I'm
I'm
telling you,
so
bro.
good on that.
Because there's
I'm
some
so
horror
good.
movies that I can say, you know what, like it's labeled as horror, but it's more of a thriller, and you can at least
Right.
tinker with thrillers, right? You can dip your toes into thrillers when you're not really a horror guy. Because some thrillers are like horror leaning, but not like fully horror. Nah, this is a full on fucking horror movie, bro. And
This is
it like
horror,
it is
terror, dude. This is terror.
it is about two kids whose dad passes away somehow mysteriously. They don't explain how, and the two kids end up in the foster system because both their parents are now
Oh,
dead, and they get adopted by a woman who has a very very creepy presence about her, and an even creepier son that is nonverbal with them. And a lot of really
wait.
creepy fucking things start happening that involve this foster mom and this unbeknownst son that she has in her home. And yeah, things spiral out of control from there. This is just pure unadulterated horror, man. Like there's spooky possessed shit, there's creepy demonic shit, there is gore. There's a scene where like someone like takes a knife to their fucking mouth and it shows them like sawing like between their
That's
my
nasty,
god, DJ,
man.
I'm telling you. But I loved it. I fucking loved it. And I loved it mostly because this, as far as a horror movie is concerned, this was incredibly creative. And Raka Raka continues to push that boundary a little bit further each movie. And I'm excited that they've gone this far with this only being their second movie ever. I'm really excited for what could be given this direction that they went with this film. So although DJ, I can't recommend this movie for you, I will highly recommend it to our folks at home that do like horror movies. Yeah, generally speaking, it's fucking phenomenal, man. It's phenomenal. It was a good time.
Yeah. Hell yeah,
So DJ, nextly and lastly, we have to talk about our number one favorite movie of the year so far. The thing is, though, DJ, is that I am 95% confident that we have the same favorite movie of the year so far. So
Yeah.
I'm going to give us an opportunity here to just let us unleash the animal when it comes to this film, because you and I have talked at length about a lot of movies this year, but there was one movie that we talked in depth about this year, my boy.
Yeah.
DJ, could you tell the people at home what our favorite movie of the year is so far?
Dude, it is Sinners. Like it
God
can't
damn
not be
is it
Sinners,
Sinners.
bro.
God damn is it Sinners, brother. DJ, why is Sinners your favorite movie of the year so far?
Dude, it's just an experience, man. It's incredible. I It's a great movie, and I'm sad that the people who get to watch it now on HBO aren't going to experience this incredible movie in a theater.
Yeah.
Because that is where it's meant to be seen.
Yeah.
Like even and I'm so jealous of those who were lucky enough to see it in the 70 millimeter IMAX, or like the exclusive screenings in certain areas with like exclusive like the stretched resolution.
Yeah. Dude.
And the soundscape for it, because man, this movie is not only beautiful, it's well written, the actors are stellar, the soundtrack is incredible, the story is captivating, dude. Like, bro, there's not enough things you could say about this film to like make someone go watch it. Like I could sit here, talk about it all day. I could be like, this is amazing, it's the best, the best. Like, you just have to go see it.
Yeah.
Like, I can't convince you. None of us can. Like, until you go see it for yourself, you're not going to understand why everyone's so gung-ho about this movie. And there's going to be just like even anyone. I don't think, if you have a brain, right, and you go see this film, you're going to at least think, okay, that was a good film.
Right.
Okay?
At the very least, yeah.
Like, at the very least, it's a good film. At the best, it is one of the greatest films of all time. You know what I mean? Greatest film of this decade so far. You know? So that's, or, you know, in the last 10 years, in the last decade, right? It's one of those films. One of the, like, this is like one of those films like you might need to put in a museum somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's an experience, and I hope people who listen to this, you know, at least go see it on streaming. I know, you know, you can't really see it in theaters anymore, but I wouldn't doubt that Ryan Coogler would do like another special run, like maybe down the line. I don't know how long.
Man, I fucking hope, dude. I hope, man. He knows what's good for him. Because listen, DJ, to sort of echo what you're saying.
Well, Warner Brothers, I think WB still owns it, so they might, they may or may not do that until like 20 years from now. So maybe in 25 years, we'll get to see it again in big IMAX.
Oh man, yeah.
Because like, dude, it's not even like fuck the top movies of this year. It's one of the top movies all time for me.
Yeah,
like it's cracked the top 10, maybe even top 5. I don't think there's any other movie like that could top this year. I don't know what movie's coming out that could top Sinners right now.
I don't know,
And if you
man.
don't really get it, I don't know what to say, man. I don't know if you just because like even if you're like me Ernell, we're both Asian Americans, right?
hmm
Garrick, Devin, or Xander's also Asian American, but you know Garrick, Devin, white, Caucasian. We did not grow up in the black or African American experience,
hmm
but we could understand watching this film because of its historical context and where it's set. We could understand like how this is how
Yeah.
this affects us, and it features Asians in the film as well, and
Yeah.
how that community brings us together. And that one scene, dude, that one scene, even it's supposed to be for black people, for African American. It's all about
Mm-hmm.
communities, about how music like goes beyond generation, man.
Yeah.
That shit was beautiful, bro. Like that shit was surreal. Like
Yeah.
I know people throw that word around a lot, but it was genuinely surreal.
No, dude, that is funny enough so real for you to say that way, because I remember in the theater when that scene came up. I
You turn to Devin, you're like, dude,
brother, no, dude, I was just speechless. I remember leaning forward in my chair with like my mouth covered with my hands, and I was like, what the fuck, dude? Because like I didn't even see it coming, bro. Like he starts singing, and I was like, ooh, goddamn, right? Because all of them up in the juke joint were kind of ooh, and I was like wooing with them, brother. But then like the camera panned up, and I was like, get the fuck out, dude. And everything just in its full ambiance was just this internal awakening within me of like, it was the most this is cinema ass moment of my life I think I've ever had, because it was the culmination of everything, dude. Amazing music, amazing character moment, amazing camera work, amazing writing, amazing costume design. Everything that we love about movies was this
all
one
of it
scene.
at once, man.
And then
All of
the
it at
rest
once,
of the
bro.
movie had the audacity to still be good. Bro, get the fuck out, bro. Like,
Dude,
Ryan
it still
Coogler,
be good,
man.
and it's still a good thriller, like even slight horror too, dude.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's what it was, man. And even like, oh, there's so many quotable moments in that film. There's also like really funny moments, like and humor is placed in here. Like if you get it, you get it. Like and
Yeah.
then you'll laugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, like there's actual jokes in here. You know what I'm saying? But man, dude, dude, the Ryan Coogler's the goat.
He is
He's the
fucking
fucking goat,
absolutely
bro.
goated, dude. And it's crazy too.
Dude, he's like our generation's, like, I don't know who we like, who's a goated director, like
I mean, Martin, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, like
Scorsese,
he's
dude.
one of the Scorseses.
Like,
he's one of the
dude,
Lucases. You know what I mean? Like,
he's there. He's there already. You would think he's an up and comer. No, dude, he's done. He's shown it with
he's
Creed.
doing it. He's doing
Black
it right
Panther,
now, bro. Yeah,
dude,
yeah,
Sinners. Dude, I'm so sad we never get to see the Blade movie he wanted to create. Like that was this is probably what he had in mind,
no,
dude. This is
I
what we had.
know.
We could have had Blade doing that shit in Sinners. Think about that shit, dude. That would have been crazy. Mahershala Ali in a Ryan Coogler film, bro. Like that would have been nuts.
DJ, stop, man. You're gonna break my fucking heart, dude. No, I mean, like that's for fucking real, man. I think that this movie transcends everything that we think that movies can be or want movies to be, and it does it so tastefully and so tactfully, and it was so much flavor. I think that like the one of the best
flavor,
parts
style,
about this
flair.
movie, it just has the sauce, man. Like from the second the movie starts to the moment the movie ends, this movie is dripping like a fucking nugget, and it leaves you to appreciate everything that the movie has to offer. Because like most of the negative feedback that I've seen from people is mostly like people that are, and take no offense to this if you're one of these folks, that are wildly like media illiterate, where they just like they cannot grasp what the symbolism is deeper than just what they feel is ham-fisted, right? They think, oh, it's just about slavery and like, oh, obviously the vampires are, colonizers and stuff.
No,
it wasn't
man,
just
like,
that.
that's not even the point,
It
bro.
wasn't even
like,
just that. Like it goes so much deeper into that.
There's so much deeper. Like,
and it had
much,
so many layers and so many different moving parts and like so many different like personifications and humanizations of like things that were so subtle, even down to like when the baddie, the BBEG of the movie, comes on the screen for the first time. It's like a switch hits, right? Like he's just on the screen out of fucking nowhere, right? Like out of nowhere, and the entire movie has this like massive shift in tone. Of course, that was purposeful. Of course, that was purposeful because Ryan Coogler was like, yeah, I mean, what did the colonizers do? You know what I'm saying? It's not like they came with signs or something like that. Like, so like everything just feels. You know what it reminds me of, DJ, is when This Is America's music video came out, and everyone was like, holy shit, the amount of symbolism that Donald Glover put in that music video, insane.
Yeah.
And then it also reminded us of the Super Bowl halftime show this year and how that was wildly symbolic, right? And like in everything.
Yeah, like if you weren't tapped in, like you wouldn't understand.
Yeah, you're not going to get
why
it.
Kendrick was doing all that stuff or what have you.
So like, why is Sam Jackson here? What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like that's what they're saying. And then we got this movie. It's just like a testament to like Black excellence and putting the culture on the fucking map. And everything that this movie has to offer to those that understand it and get it and have just been brought to the table for it. It's amazing. This movie's so fucking good, DJ. And that's just talking about like the cultural impact that this movie had. Everything else about this movie is fucking perfect too. The writing's authentic. The camera work is out of this fucking world. The fucking lighting, DJ? Even the color grading in this fucking movie is
sick,
impeccable, man. The costume design, the effects makeup, holy shit. I remember walking out of the theater and Marilyn was like, why did all of the like blood and like gore and like the vampire stuff in this movie look like real? Like that was like, they did a really good job on the effects stuff in this movie too.
Absolutely, dude.
And then just to top it off, we have dead KKK members, right? And that's awesome. That's awesome. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I forgot that scene was in there, dude. They should have capped it off so well.
I'm telling you, it's cherry on top of the cake, man. It's cherry on top of the cake. And it feels good, man. I'm glad that we're in agreement that Sinners is just the movie. The movie of all time, bro. And Ryan Coogler is still young enough that he's gonna keep dishing them out, bro. Can you believe that? Like how fortunate we are to live in a world in which Ryan Coogler, who is, I'm pretty sure, near or is the same age as me, still has years in front of him to keep pumping out the most amazing movies. You know what I need, DJ? I need the Ryan Coogler Jordan Peele crossover. That's what I need. I need that next.
That'd be kind of cool.
I'm saying, I don't know if we deserve that yet, but that would fucking go crazy. That would fucking go crazy. So everybody, just run down quick run over of our choices here tonight. So DJ's number 3 being Superman. My number 3 was Thunderbolts. DJ's number 2 was F1 with Brad Pitt. And my number 2 was Bring Her Back. And then both of our number 1s of the year being Sinners. Michael B. Jordan, baby. Goddamn.
Yep.
Goddamn. I still think about this movie months later. I still think about this movie all the time. And it's not just because of Haley Steinfeld, which some people could assume would be my reason to think about it. But no, it's just a good movie. It's a good movie, man. And I hope you guys at home enjoy good movies too, because this has been 20,000 Films Under the Sea, your choice for all the nerdy pop media news, reviews, and discussions that you want each and every week. If you want some behind the scenes action, you can head on over to patreon.com/goodkrakenpods, where you can get exclusive content, discounts on merchandise, and have early access to episodes before they go live on podcasts and video services wherever you like to watch or listen. Don't forget to join the GK community on our Discord channel by clicking the link down here in our description section below to get updates when new episodes go live, and then hitting follow and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, then subscribing to our podcast channel by searching for 20,000 Films Under the Sea and leaving a review there.
Review.
DJ, we have to get going. But until next time, my friends.
Go see movie.
This is cinema.
This is